Welcome to this SoundVisualizer tutorial. Let's say it's a very simple video explaining how SoundVisualizer works. SoundVisualizer is a plugin developed in Max for Live that works within Ableton Live and helps you visualize sound in 5 dimensions. So the dimensions are horizontal, vertical, red, green, and blue. So each of the 5 channels of audio that you input gives this information to the plugin that then shows your audio. So you will see horizontal, vertical displacement, and then the 3 colors mixed together into RGB. The easiest way to use it is to just drag and drop the SoundVisualizer in your project and then configure it. Or the easiest way, in my opinion, is to just open this project and then import your audio in the 5 tracks that are already prepared, or create some synths within your tracks and try your sounds, your effects, and see how it works. And you will understand slowly how audio works, how X and Y can help you draw with sound, and it's quite interesting and the base of all my work. So the easiest way is to hit this button to the right, the Play Me button, the first scene in Ableton, and this shows you already something that is created by these 5 samples that are distributed with the audio root example in Ableton Live. Or you can also hit the second samples that are from my work, personal work, and you can see something a bit more organic. For example, a circle. This has been created with 2 sinusoids and create a circle. Here in the how does it work? The SoundVisualizer has the 5 inputs. You can select which inputs you want to take from your project. In this case, I have 5 audio channels and I take all of them. And I can choose if I want them pre-effects, post-effects, or post-mixer. So at which point the audio is taken to send it to the audio visualizer. Here I can attenuate my signal, so I can reduce everything horizontally or vertically, or the RGB level. And then I can send it to a mixer where my audio can be rerouted. For example, let's say that I want to put the X into the Y and the Y into the X, or I can add some modulations around, and I can add channels to different dimensions to do different things, so I can automatically reroute my signals to do what I want. This is a button that shows the window or hides the window, and this is the full screen button. So by pressing this, everything goes full screen if you want to project it for an audience. And you can exit that by pressing escape. Here is the fun part. You can have different type of display. So for example, this is with triangulars, or this is with polygons. So you can do some crazy things, or you can find points, and here you can decide the dimensions of your points. You can have small points or big points, and you can of course change the colors depending how you want. Another fun thing to do is let's go back to lines. Another fun thing to do is to add effects. So for example, here if I add some effects, I can square my circle with bit reduction on the x-axis, and I can do it also on the y-axis, so I can really distort my image. This is what I do with bit reduction, but there are other effects that you might try and find interesting in your work. You can try to change the rate and alter your original sound files and do crazy things even with simple stuff. So as I said, this is quite a simple This is quite a simple plugin that helps you visualize sound, but of course the interesting part is the sounds that you create. And then please, if you create something interesting, tag the audio visualizer and my work so I can share your work and give visibility to what you do. Thank you so much.